welcome back to another video. So, if you guys don't know this about me, maybe you do. I haven't made a video about this in a while, and obviously you guys already know what I'm about to say because you've read the title of the video. But if you guys don't know, I have Tourette syndrome. If you don't know what that is, you can look at the video where I explain what I have, or I can just tell you right now. I probably should just do that. Tourette syndrome is where you have like this habit or thing that you have to do that you can't help doing. So it's all like mental, like your brain says you have to do it even though you really don't. And the things that you do are called tics. So the tics that I have, I clear my throat, I cough, I make this weird breathing noise with my mouth, I roll my eyes, like eye twitch thing. I do a lot of things. I'm not going to list them all off because it takes too long and I can't remember some of them. But those are like my main ones, the ones I just said. I do have like smaller ones, but like you don't really notice those as much. You guys may have seen it in a couple past videos because sometimes I roll my eyes during the videos or I'll do a cough or a breathing thing. That is just part of my tics. And yes, guys, when I talk about them, I do them more, so I'll probably do more tics this video than normal because I'm going to be talking about it. But yeah, let's get right into the video. So what I'm going to be talking about with you guys today is that a day-to-day life, or like a day in the life with Tourette syndrome. And some days are harder than others. It depends on what you're doing that day or what's going on or where you're at. But the time that usually sets off my tics the most is when I have to be quiet because I'm like in a big room with tons of people. I feel like I need to be quiet. So that kind of sets them off. If people start talking about them, that obviously starts setting them off. And sometimes when I'm bored, there's just like a lot of things that can help set them off, guys. And they're like the randomest things too. And I'm just going to be telling you guys, in my opinion, in my experience, of how people react to them. This past weekend, I actually went to camp, and it's definitely sets off more at camp because I'm not used to being there and I have to be quiet during like chapel and stuff, so it sets them off. I get a lot of different responses from people at camp. Some people are confused, some people can be mean about it, some people are so confused that they just stare at you for the longest time, and I really don't understand that. But in my past experiences, because it happens every year, is that when you first start ticking, people are confused. And their first response to it, like when I start, is I'll just be sitting in the back of the room and I'll start ticking, and then all of a sudden everyone turns around. They're just like, what the heck was that? And that girl doing? And I'm just like, I don't know, bro. We'll just be like, and I'm trying to keep it down. Obviously I can't help it. So I'm just like holding it in, trying not to do it, but it's not doing anything. I use my phone to distract myself because that usually sometimes helps. And guys, you know fidget spinners? You guys probably know them. You guys probably have seen fidget spinners before. Yes, I have one. I used to have multiple, but now I only have one. But they're actually really fun. This is the one I have. It's really cool. I really like the color. It's a blue, kind of chromy color. And this actually legit really helps. So if you guys have Tourette syndrome and you want something that can possibly help you with your tics, because when you have Tourette syndrome, it usually comes with ADHD, which is what I have. I would totally suggest this to people because when you have ADHD, it means like you get distracted really easily and you like are really hyper. This can literally like entertain me for a long time. I don't know why, but it can, and probably because I have Tourette's, but like it helps me distract myself from doing my tics. I use my phone, but I also use this. So if you guys are looking for something that could possibly help you get distracted from doing tics, fidget spinners work, phones work, at least for me. That stuff, like if you can, like the fidget cube, I haven't used those before, but I'm sure those can help too. But yeah, so I was using this during chapel. I was using my phone, but people kept turning around and were like, what the heck? And that's totally a normal response. I don't blame them for like being confused, because I would be confused too, honestly. If I didn't have Tourette's and I didn't know what it was and someone was making this really loud noise from like the back of the room, I would probably look too. I probably wouldn't be staring at them for a long time like people do to me. But I'd probably be confused too. But I do get some different responses. People stare, which is normal. Some people stare for a really long time, which can kind of make me feel uncomfortable, but it's just a part of it. There was this one, someone told me that this one person like got mad at me that I was doing it, and they're like, oh, that's so annoying, I just wanted to throw a ball at her head. And I was like, okay. But the people that they said it to knew that I had Tourette's, and they like stood up for me and told them to back off, which I was happy about. But I've had like multiple experiences like that where people have like been mean to me behind my back, like to my friends, and told them about it. But if my friends, like, if they know why I'm doing it, or like even my siblings know because they know what I'm doing, they'll like stand up for me, and I've always been really thankful for that. But yeah, guys, it's just like a day-to-day life. You're gonna get people that stare at you, that can be really disrespectful, but they don't know that you have it. And I feel like people shouldn't be so quick to judge, which does happen a lot, where people are just like, you're doing this on purpose, or you are trying to be disrespectful to them. And I'm just like, you can't just be so quick to judge if you don't know what's going on. And that happens so many times, guys. People don't know what's happening, so they just assume that you're doing it on purpose, and they assume that you're being disrespectful. And that's something that definitely happens all the time when you have Tourette's, and you just can't help it. I just think that Tourette's is something that a lot of people don't know about. I feel like if it was more like brought up or more talked about in like school or something, or like, I don't know, health class, that would work, that more people would know about it and people would be less to judge. I don't know. I want to see your guys' opinion. If you guys have Tourette syndrome and you have any stories, you can comment down below or message me. I want to talk to you guys about it because we could share stories back and forth. I don't know, it's kind of fun to talk about them because they're kind of funny when you look back on it. But yeah, guys, I just had a short video for this week. I do have an idea for one for next week, so stay tuned if you want to see those. I do post every Saturday, so subscribe if you guys aren't already. If you guys like this video and want me to do more videos that I talk about my Tourette syndrome, give it a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all next week.